In the battle between memory and time, love becomes the only anchor strong enough to hold two generations together. Before starting the story, please subscribe and like the video and listen through end for chill. The rain had just started when the car stopped in front of the small, weather-worn house at the end of Maplewood Street. Alina pressed her face against the window, staring at the peeling paint, the crooked mailbox, and the overgrown garden. It wasn't what she expected. Her mother's voice cut sharply through the silence. "Take your bags. I'll call Grandma later." Later. Alina knew that word well. It meant not today. Maybe not tomorrow either. "Okay," she answered softly. Her mother didn't step out, didn't hug her, didn't even wait for Grandma to come out. She simply said goodbye, closed the door, and drove away, the sound of tires splashing through puddles echoing through the street. Alina stood alone, clutching her backpack and a suitcase with a broken zipper. The front door opened slowly. There she was, Mama Rina, her grandmother, small, frail, wrapped in a faded lavender shawl. Her hair, once jet black in the old pictures, had turned snow white, but her eyes, warm, soft, brown, still carried a spark. "Come here, child," she said with a smile that softened the dreary day. And for a moment, Alina felt she wasn't abandoned after all. Inside, the house smelt like cinnamon tea and old paper. The living room was filled with photographs of people Alina had never met. She touched one of the frames. "You must be tired," Grandma said. "Sit. Let me make you something to drink." "I can help," Alina replied. "I know you can," Grandma smiled, "but let me take care of you first." It had been a long time since someone said that to her. While Grandma shuffled to the kitchen, Alina wandered through the living room. The wooden floor creaked with every step. There were books stacked everywhere, on tables, in corners, on chairs. She picked up one. A photo fell out. A young woman holding a baby. Alina turned the picture over. Rina, 1974. It was her grandmother, years younger, full of life, her smile big and bright. "Who's the baby?" Alina asked when Grandma returned with tea. "That," Grandma whispered, "is your mother." The words hung heavy between them. "You two don't talk much, do you?" Grandma asked gently. Alina shook her head. Grandma nodded slowly. "Then we'll start fresh." The first nights were quiet. Too quiet. Alina lay in her small room, listening to the ticking clock, the soft hum of the old refrigerator, and the occasional cough from Grandma's room across the hall. She wasn't used to silence. Back home, it was always shouting, arguments, or TV noise drowning everything. Here, silence felt like a living thing. In the morning, Grandma cooked scrambled eggs and toasted bread. "You don't have to cook," Alina said shyly. "But I want to," Grandma smiled. "You think old bones can't do anything?" Alina laughed, a real laugh, something she hadn't done in a while. One afternoon, Grandma took her outside. "This garden used to be my pride," she said, touching the wilted roses. "But hands get tired, eyes get weaker, time slips." "I can help," Alina offered. Grandma squeezed her hand. "I know you can." Together, they began pulling weeds. Grandma taught her about each plant: lavender for calmness, basil for hunger, roses for memory. Every plant had a meaning. Every seed held a story. "Why do you keep so much?" Alina asked. Grandma looked at her gently. "Because memories are all I have left." Days passed. The house that once felt old and lonely began to feel warm. But one evening, while sorting old letters, Grandma's hands trembled. Her breaths grew shallow. "Sit down," Alina said firmly. "I'm fine, child." "You're shaking." Grandma hesitated. Then she placed a hand over her heart. "Just old age," she whispered. But Alina didn't believe it. She saw the pain in her grandmother's eyes. She saw the fear, the vulnerability. "Should I call Mom?" she asked hesitantly. "No," Grandma said softly but firmly. "Not yet." There was a hidden story there, one Alina didn't understand yet. One night, thunder roared. The storm knocked out the power. Alina lit a candle and walked to Grandma's room. "Are you awake?" Grandma said, opening her eyes. "Storms always bring memories." She motioned for Alina to sit beside her. "I wasn't always the woman you see now," she said. "Once I was fierce, a fighter. I worked 3 jobs to raise your mother alone." Alina's eyes widened. "She was a bright child," Grandma continued, "but she always believed she needed more, a better life, a bigger home, and she never forgave me for giving her less." A tear rolled down Grandma's cheek. "I did everything," she whispered, "but sometimes it's not enough." Alina held her grandmother's hand, her young heart swelling with empathy. "I think you're enough," she whispered. For a moment, Grandma's eyes lit up. "You're a kind girl," she said. "Your mother lost that softness, but you still have it." Weeks turned into months. Alina became Grandma's companion, helper, and friend. They baked together, they read books in the garden, they watched old movies, they laughed until their stomachs hurt. Grandma told stories of her youth, how she danced in rainstorms, how she once wanted to be a writer, how she learned to be strong when life didn't give her choices. Alina shared her secrets too, her fears, her dreams, her loneliness. Together, they found pieces of themselves they never knew were missing. One cold morning, Grandma didn't come to the kitchen. Alina rushed to her room. Grandma lay on the bed, breathing softly but slowly. "Help me sit," she whispered. Alina supported her gently. "I think," Grandma paused, taking small breaths, "my time is slowing." "No," Alina whispered, shaking her head. "Life is a circle," Grandma said quietly, "and every circle has an end." Tears filled Alina's eyes. "Promise me something," Grandma said, grabbing her hand. "Don't let the world harden you. Keep loving, keep forgiving, keep feeling." "I promise," Alina choked. "And one more? Anything. Remember me." Alina broke down, hugging her tightly. "I will," she whispered, "always." That night, Grandma slept peacefully. Too peacefully. Alina entered her room in the morning. "Grandma?" she whispered. No answer. She touched her hand. Cold. Still. "I'm here," Alina whispered through tears. "I'm right here." Her world shattered, but she held her grandmother's hand until neighbors came, until her mother arrived hours later, guilt written across her face, until everything became a blur of voices, condolences, and arrangements. But Alina didn't let go of one thing: Grandma's promise. A week later, the house felt empty, but Alina felt different, stronger, braver, wiser. She walked into the garden, touching the lavender. "I'll take care of it," she whispered, just like Grandma took care of her. Her mother stepped beside her, quiet, remorseful. "She loved you," her mother said. "She loved you too," Alina replied gently. Her mother looked away, I didn't deserve it. Neither did I, Alina whispered, but she gave it anyway. They stood together for the first time in years, sharing silence, not of emptiness, but of healing. And as the wind rustled through the leaves, Alina heard her grandmother's voice in her heart. The hands that hold today must also hold tomorrow. And Alina knew she would again. For Grandma. For herself. For the love that changed everything. If that story gave you chill, drop a like, subscribe, and comment so I know you made it to the end. I've got another one. See you then.